back, everyone. This time it's gonna be a bit more fun. Just gonna go and grab something. Yeah, let's do this. Not at all anyone that is watching at the moment. Just gonna go into the YouTube studio right now. How are you all guys doing? Hope you all are doing good. Let's see. There we go. Anyway, how you all the guys doing? Evo. Start. And I'm gonna go to the, what's called again, so I'm starting to make a server here, like a community server type. I'm building a bit of a spawn area as well, making it more like nice, comfortable, and good looking as well. If you turn down on a little bit of the music here, give me a few minutes here. That's a lot better. I'll go to the Valheim stream, the main game. Oh, I just realized my kiosk is open. No, tell me everyone, how you all doing? If you are looking towards to buy this game, I highly recommend to do what I'm saying right now if you're playing a solo, because this is based on teamwork and solo. As I've seen this so many times, I can do this. This is like the way you can skip this part. I'm gonna read it. Long ago, the All-Father Odin united the worlds. He threw down his foes and cast them into the 10th world, the split. The boss that held their prison for centuries. This world slumbered when Odin fathers. When Odin heard his enemies were growing once again in strength, he looked at. Look, it's too fast. It's way too fast. Valkyrie. Hold on. Unfortunately, I just had to sneeze a little bit there. Readjusting the microphone. While this is happening, audio. Let's see. Audio a little bit up here. There we go. Boom. Well, since I've already been here, let's see. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't want to use cheats on this one. Just gonna grab the power. Get the bird out of here. So I already have a lot of stuff here. And now he's gonna say well met again. Told you. Oh, shut up, bird. You kidding me? I know all this stuff. What the hell is going on here? Oh, let me just go and grab some stuff here. The first thing you actually gonna be doing is making the armors. Recommending the ragdoll armor as well, the rag armor. Armory. We'll take down this bastard here. Whoops. He's gonna do that real quick. Should make it day. Fold run. Out of wood. Didn't I have any more wood in here? Nope, I did not. Oops. Where do I have a little sliver of wood here? I got him. I'm just gonna do this. Get the wood. Crafting recipes. Good to know. Don't tell me it's about to be day. Let's see. I'm a cheater. Help. Let's see. Where is that one? Difficulty 1. I'm just gonna look up that cheat code. Valheim. Command. PC gamer. Okay. Let's see. Close. Back to top. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Something player something. What is it on D? See, there's a cheat code just for the difficulty itself. Try to find it right now. Where is that freaking? Where's it? What? I clicked too fast and too hard as well, and I got an add up as well, so whoops. Let's see. Founded players 0. Where is that bird? Found him. Gonna head to the other home location. Like this. I'm a cheater. There we go. This is the trader. I spawn him in on the other character just to have you guys to be able to do this. See this? We forgot about this. Let's see. Like this. Sorting course. Okay. It's running somewhat smoother. Increasing the run is good. But here's the big thing about the game itself. Let's see. Let's see. DPS, debug. We can get one hit stuff right now. Let me just try. Doesn't appear to be withering. Okay. Anyway, Here's some those. We grow hungry. Let's see. Cheetah. Disabling that one. DPS debug just the time being while I'm just doing this. But it doesn't seem. Oh, it does seem to be withering. Let's see. Debug mode. Where do I have that one? This is the ox you will be needing to get early on, and it's pretty good. Let's see. Oh god. Uh, Cheetah, disabling that one. I regret doing that. Let's see. I'm cheater, I'm literally just gonna do this. 5 stamina upgrades. Open the close tab. Spawn list. Let's see stamina upgrade. Where's the S? There we go. Stamina upgrade. Wraith. Spawn. Whoops. Spawn. Stamina. I think I just passed it. Yeah. Spawn. Stamina. Capital S. Upgrade. Wraith. Spawn. Stamina. Upgrade. Let's go. Wraith. 1, 4. Consume it. One. Remove. Drop. Let's see. A cheetah. And I'm gonna show you something really good here. I think I can one-hit the mobs. The thing you wanna do is find flint as early as possible. Look now. Flint axe, flint knife. The flint axe is the one you're gonna want. Let's see. Just gonna do this real quick. Get some stone. Can I make this one? No, I need some more wood. Three attacks. Food is the main key to be able to heal. And eating also increases your stamina. I can make it. Just gonna test something. I think you can pick stuff up right in this. Just see. And also, something I always do is doing this. I put the food in a hot bar to be able to quick access the food when they start blinking, and you can maintain your health and stamina easily instead of opening your inventory mid-fight. Next thing you want to get is the hammer. The reason why you want this is because of this. Make sure not to be hitting the ground. That is the main key factor of the game. It takes a little while. Shout out to Ian Grimm, due to the music that I'm using right now. Huge shout out to him. I hope these songs ain't copyrighted, but these are the most fitting to the game. Now that you can make this one, and the torches are basically useless for the time being, you want to be looking for a shack. So I already managed to get a certain core just now because something was destroyed in my base, but literally as well. Okay, this is the place you do not want to go in early on, except when you have a flint hatchet and a full set that is level 4 of that one. Okay, the world is rendering a lot of stuff. It's almost 1 gigabyte large. When everything's starting to blink, first then you should do this. Getting blinked can be tedious. Try to get a workbench as soon as possible. Wait for it. Haha. Try not to get bitten by these. These are a literal pain, and also be looking for tin ores early on. Still staying in the meadows. You're looking out for these, like structures that are ruined. There we go. And you should collect as lot of flint as possible, due to the fact that these are essential to a good thing. I might need to cross the river. But I'm maintaining my stamina as well. The reason why I decided to do this is because most people that want the game need to learn a lot about it before starting to play it. Instead of building a structure, the thing you can do early on is finding like these structures here. Either build a workbench when you can build one, and that is the main key factor to be able to do this. I'm gonna be looking for a particular type of these, like a livable one. 3 attacks. And try to gain a lot of these. Where the hell are you? Ah ah ah! You do not want to be hit by those. The best place to be building a base is, in fact, in a bigger area. Like the small snowy mountains, they are a good place to build. Because there are no raids spawning there. But early on you did not have access for those bases. Let's go do this. Come back here. Ooh, look at that tedious thing. Be aware of your stamina, it will be decreasing slowly. Maintain the food, like I said, because food actually gives you the opportunity. Or the fact that you can just push at them with a torch. I see you, Nick. Try to kill as many necks as possible. Stay out of water early on as well, because it is a literal death trap. Torches are useful to scare away some boars. I can't seem to find the structures I'm talking about, but these old structures that is around dotted around the map is pretty useful for that. But what? It died. Let's see. God. Log out. This is too hard. I'm gonna go to a new game here. Let's see, start game. Start. I'm gonna go to the server I have here that I'm still working on. I'm making this one for you guys. So you guys that are watching me can come and join me in a gameplay. I've been making this just to be able to make like a safe spawn area. I don't think I will be able to do this without this even here. Right, this one structure you should be looking out for. Just get a board away. Let's see. A cheetah. God. God. Just get him out of there. A cheetah. I picked up everything from him. This place is like the area where I've been able to do like a spawn area. I'm gonna make like platforms here to build on. Like buildable areas. Villages and all that stuff. There's a deer. Out of arrows. Fine. Now is it that deer? There we go. And also keep a key eye for feathers. They can be dropped from trees as well, so be aware of that. This is the spawn location I have built around it, like I built the whole fortress around. Did it yesterday and that's all. These are the structure I was talking about. Can do this. Just gotta get the bushes out of here. Because you can recreate these. Let's see. Something like this. But to repair. And you can make them to your own base. Early on. But be aware of the stamina. Let's see. These ones are using these. I'll just rebuild what I can for the time being. And even destroy some of it just to gain something. You still don't have enough to make a bed. Reminder that you should have windows here. Just for the looks, to be honest. Bed. Not even close to one. And I cannot make one of those anymore. And here we go. Where did that one go? So, campfires are useful. And these structures here are also useful. As you can see, now I'm just scouting for rocks. Well, some of these do not have chests. I recommend using these buildings here early on. Probably gonna do a playthrough later today where I'm actually gonna be using them. There's the rocks. Oh, I forgot. I already had some logs there at disposal. This is why I recommend the flint axe. Just so you all knows. Can't hit me. Also, keep removing the stones because they are mostly in the way. Just when you're building. And it makes it cleaner and nice looking around. This is my builder space. Then I'm gonna go to campfires. Oh right, 5 stone. Is there any stone around here? Found resin and that. Perfect. And a quick tip. Make it inside your base. Like such. Let's try to not get burned as well. Make storages. Alright. What about that? To make a nice looking storage kind of style, please do it like this. So now that you have a bed and a house, now the time starts to be a little bit more funny. Comfort. A quick tip about comfort. Keep it as high as possible. By using rugs, anything else, and you know the rest of the deal. 2 stone for that one. Little devil. But try to build up your base. That is your first priority. First priority is to literally build up your base. And this is the best trick you have in the book. But literally. And then be wary of that, because they might kill you. Logs can kill you when they are dropping. And kaboom. As you can see, I'm gathering a lot of wood right now. Reason why is that I gonna build up the house. Well, this isn't tedious at all. And be wary of your also your weight, because that is important to keep an eye on. Something really important to note is the fact that you need to be wary about what's left on the ground. That is a key to make the game run better, cleaner, and safer. But now it's time. First, let's go again the scythe, flattening the ground to your likings. And then it's just about to build. Try to make it look as nice as possible. It's a nice historic storage trick. Like that. Now you have a storage shelf. And the reason why the fire is inside, then you need to do something like this. To be able to maintain it. Missing requirements. This is what you want to do early on. And also keep checking everything around you if everything is intact. Everything seems to be intact here. First of all, you should take down these bushes, because they are a key factor early on for more stuff. Especially these trunks here, stuck in the ground, they're easy to break and gives a lot. But this is the main key factor you're gonna be focusing on, is your base. If your bed is in the way, just remove it. You should have something like this when you're done with this. And I'm recommending doing this. And stay clear of everything. Now that you have a working house, then you can start to explore. Like something like this. What does the bird have to say? It's just about the hammer. Damn it. And also, these flowers here are useful for the meat later on. Look at the comfort right now. Should keep it as good looking as possible. The more comfort you have, the bigger the buff is. So I'm gonna show you what it means to have the better buffs. And so, another quick tip. Get on the roof and build a rust. Here's a secondary quick tip as well. Build half walls here. Or either a whole wall if you want to. Gonna remove the door for the time being. This will help you gain a lot of more available things. Like for instance, if you don't like that upset I had here, fill it with a wall. And even move it closer. Remember, you need room for the upgrades. I'm gonna get rid of this torch. DPS debug is nice to have, because there you can see how much damage you're doing. See, I'm chopping down 2 at once. Come back here, you boar. And also keep aware of the stun damage you can do. Stun people, you can do it better. Now that I can make the door again, gonna make it. Keep enclosing this. So now that I have a full roof, should be no problem for me to do anything else. Make sure, as you can see here, that is the build limit you have currently. The more workbenches you have, the more build area you have. If you just jump over to my builder, and I'm gonna show you something else. There she is. She's the one I use for this. And I'm still gonna be maintaining the server. a community game. If any one of you want to join me in on me here, feel free to do so. See, I'm a cheater. Debug mode, God, Ghost. Now I can fly around with and no problem at all. Black Forest again. Gotta reset the character. Gonna head down here. I'm gonna show you something about the terraforming as well. It's over there. And Q is the auto run. How far did I venture off? Oh well. Like these ones are the carrot seeds. You will need them for a better resource. When you have entered the Bronze Age, I'm recommending taking those. Hugin. Gonna go down south. And I named the character after the Assassin's Creed Valhalla main character. Eivor's. It's Eivor. Eivor's daughter? Something daughter. Something and daughter. That bird is annoying the crap out of me. Here's something about the building itself. The reason why I'm setting this up as the current setup is because the need of different tools. For example, let's see here. See, this one is green, this one is green, that is blue. I'm gonna see something here. This one is yellow, or yellowish. This one is pretty yellow. Orange is starting to be a danger zone. What do you want? As you can see, this one is a nice area. I'm gonna keep extending this, and this is something about terraforming that you should know about. Hitting the corners like this gives you the opportunity to make a better ground, and then flatten it afterwards. To flatten it, you need to be careful about your stamina usage. As you can see, I've been building here a lot. Oh, go away, you bird. And as you can see, that's so annoying. I recommend building at the first when you get this one built. I highly recommend doing this. It's gonna be this safe. And when you have a bed, you should use it as a to get the night away. So I only had a comfort of 6. I don't have the best comfort ever. I'm gonna be showing you about the stone building right now. Because when you can't build in stone, I highly recommend to do it. I'm gonna find a nice flat area and start to build a wall for you guys. Before even doing it, I highly recommend doing something like this. And then it was like this. And there are obstacles in your way. Just try to hit the hitbox. Gonna make a outer wall here. So you guys can build a lot in it. You see, the hitbox is a little bit of a tricky thing to hit. Especially in these situations like this. And due to the fact that I'm gonna be terraforming a lot in this area, take a little bit higher ground here. And as you can see, I'm terraforming a lot right now, and that is a bad thing to do. The reason why I'm doing this on the hardest way because I want you guys to see the tediousness. This is really tedious to do. Let me just do this for a little bit here. That was that one. The reason why I'm terraforming like this is because I want it to be flat and nice. Where's the ox? Get rid of these shrubs. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 5. Because here's gonna be a gate. And how to create a gate? Only thing you will need to do is this. So I highly recommend doing something like this. To maintain its height. I'm just gonna get rid of this tree. When you're building the staircase, I highly recommend having it on a platform. It's like this. And when you're making an outer wall, make it double the size. And the reason why you should make it double is because it's more durable that way. Be aware that terraforming is the cause of massive lags. And if there's something blocking your paths, well, then you just remove them. This is a nice trick to do this. This is how you can make nice looking gates. if you even want to do so, you can make it a little bit more like fat. Like this. And then you can make something out of it, like a fortress. A defensive wall, for example. And how you do so is like this, doing as following. But maybe remembering this hard. You need to remember this really hard as well. Because this is the key factor to the game. Because if you're gonna be making like these such gates as this, be sure to stack them like this to maintain the durability. The reason why the strength of the structure is a valid point is because of the fact that it is really dangerous to not have it. As you can see, now I've got a nice looking gate area. If I would wanted to extend it a lot, I could do so by doing this. But it requires a lot of materials to build a fortified base area. But if you see here, I'm stacking them on top of each other to maintain the strength. But be wary if you're making this on the outside. It could deteriorate the base. The staff one is in the middle. I could even replace it. If this is just a front gate, I can do something like this. And this way you can defend your base much easily. Like easier than you think. And the pain of having trees in the way? Well, fuck. And a nice way of having like a way up is to build something like this. Then you have a nice way up to the platform itself. Realize I could have done it a lot easier as well. Instead of doing it like this. Can even use these. And to get a good looking base, I recommend doing something like this. For the best looking bases. Now it looks more fortified. Where did that log go? It literally just vanished to the ground. Oh, there it is. And make sure to clean everything out from bushes and all. And this is gonna be for the server itself. But I want you guys. Oi mate, how you doing? Also, while you're here, huge shout out to you buddy. Shout out to Odi Loki. If you like animations and all that, I recommend checking out his channel. And huge thanks to him for the thumbnail itself. Of course, it's a lovely thumbnail. And about turns like this, I'm gonna show you a real nice trick here. You see, I already have one here. There is 2 snap points for these. I should soon show you because this is like something that is tedious. You see, it snaps like that because you have something underneath, but if you're gonna do it like here, you have that snap point and that snap point there. then you have the snap point over here. You have multiple snap points here, but keep, in fact, if you want to make the base look good and circular, you need to do something like this. Because as you can see, I'm having this forced in one. This is a nice way of making like I don't know the name, but the something. There is a funky name for it. I saw the Loki. How you doing, mate? But this is gonna be the main key to the server area. But to flatten out the whole area, I might need a secondary player as well to be able to flatten out the whole area here, just to be able to do this. The player itself will not be able to, like, you know, oh, what's it called again? Gonna go do this while I'm at it. And also, if you want to have a better looking base, use these as pathings. Since I'm gonna be making like a big ass massive player base, like there's gonna be shops and all, like shop styles here, like workplaces for players to be at, making things for others, for example. And those places can only be dedicated for the players. Since I'm just currently working on the main area itself, then yeah, tedious, I know, but this is like a perfect area for multiple players. But glad you're doing great, Ori. But as you can see, the snapping is a little bit wonky, especially when you have two things snapped in each other, because you have two snap points. When you have multiple snap points, you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have like 8 snap points in these kind of situations. But I'm just placing these here for the good look. From the distance, I go here right now. You can see how nice it's looking for the time being. And I literally used a lot of time yesterday on it. Here's the main spawn location. I'm gonna be setting up like starter kits over here, in these kind of spots here. But I'm gonna find out how to actually make this area non-destructible, where everyone has the access. It's like the starting area gear I'm gonna be setting up for later on. Fill them up with starting gears. Full of sets of starting gears. What do you want, you bastard? Fair weather? And there's something else I was gonna show you about the game itself, because you know, things has loot and all. There's one thing I didn't know, that they did have loot. That actually took me a little bit off guard. I could find the structure itself again. I think it should be around this area. There is like these small mushroom growing huts, but I don't seem to find one at the moment. The little structure that makes the literally... Oh, what's good again? Well, here you have an example for something that actually can give you some loot. These can give loot, as you can see. And these are some valuable points of view as well. You can make them into your own base by repairing them, by placing a workbench and repair it and build it up. And remember, do not destroy the berries. The berry spawn points, because they respawn from time to time. They are a valuable resource for food and for the food creating. And I'm actually going to be spawning in a couple of them. Like these ones are just like old towers. Well, good evening to you too, little buddy. Why are you just wandering around there? Also, when you see a beehive, do not approach it directly, or else you will be stung by the bees. Rather use a ranged weapon like a bow or a spear to take it down. And wait until you hear the buzzing is gone. I've seen some of these carry loot as well, like these small towers. Like, thinking about where those little things are, those mushrooms growers. So as you can see, this area is untouched for the moment. They're gonna be building like multiple villages around the map. Here it will be one small village, like a pit stop village. Gonna make roads to every single one of them. So it's just to be able to claim them. Like this one, for instance, I think I just was in it. Nope. Some of them do not have a lot of loot, and this seems like a spawn point. Be gone, bird. Like this area here can be rebuilt and be reused. I've been scouting a little bit out on the map for the server itself from the community server game. But I'm gonna find a way to maximize the numbers of players, because that could be real nice. Let's see. Back at the spawn location. Gonna take a little bit look over here. Should be like a small building here somewhere. Best way for me to actually find that little building is just looking around like this. Apparently. There's that one again. We're gonna take a little bit further distance, take a look around. And also, here's a quick starter tip that is really helpful early on and all the way to the end game. Build by the oceans because of the boats, the traveling, and build close to it, like, let's say, the docks is about, let us say the dock is here. Just gonna make a temporary dock style here. Like, make a dock about this size. And I sometimes say the snappings. As you can see, now I made a sort of big form of a dock. And rather make it too wide due to the fact that you need to be jumping off the boat. And also keep a stair on it. Like about these ones. Should place them around about here just for the safety reasons. Because you are gonna be building like boats, for instance. Let us say a carve. Then I need to go here. Example, the carve. There's storage in it. When you're out, for example, in the swamp regions, you're gonna be wanting this here. And you're gonna be taking out everything and just move it straight to the base, for example. That's a really great tip, and make sure to fortify around. If not, even use these ones, because that will prevent mobs to actually get around here, to actually damage your boat. Keep it defended at all times, unless you want it to be destroyed by the hostile mobs. But I know there's one of these mushroom sets around here somewhere. I thought about this just not too long ago as well. Here we have another ruined build. So these has loot in them. Sometimes bees, and sometimes just the bees. I'm not walking in midair. Good. And be looking out for the one with the stars because they give you more loot. And about storage itself, I'm gonna show you a real nice trick. You hold control and click. You are actually moving it straight in and out. As you can see. Still kinda terrifying just to see those. I can swear I saw a mushroom building here somewhere. As you can see, there's a lot of open spots on the map. When you feel cold, that is not a good thing. Let's see, time of day 0.5. Just so you guys can see, these would also have loot in them, and these are in mountain biomes. And a quick tip about spotting the spawns for these: go on the highest point and look down, unless it's like here. All you need to do is look for a purplish pink tint or color that is about circular. Ooh! That is clever! Did not know about that one. It is hollow underneath. Wow! Now I just learned something. And with the belt, you can only carry 2 of these. Main reason why they weigh 200 per egg. And you need 3 for the boss. And the last one needs 5 of the totem. Just gonna repair everything. And as so before heading out for adventures, or exploring, or resource farming, I highly recommend keeping your equipment well styled. Like, the abilities should be literally at the max before you head out again. Unless you want to have a quick trip back after exploring, or farming, or something like that. In that kind of category, like going out, you should have your stuff at max durability. But the mushroom things are a bit tricky about the loot, because the loot is on top. I gotta see if I can find one. So I could show you. Apparently the game don't want it to be shown. But the map is literally massive. And that's literally insane. And so, Loki, is there something you want to know about the game that you don't know about the game already? And so, if you don't want anyone to steal your stuff, there is something that will prevent it. But they can still break in and destroy it. It's these ones. Like, you can see, Varistot. And it was actually gonna be Varistotir. This is the cheat sword you can spawn in by commands on your single player game, if you would like to do it like that. Because this literally one hits everything. I can give you an example on it. Because this is a little bit funny. Timber! It's literally one hits everything. I'm gonna be chopping down this forest. I'm tired of it. That is true. But this is the main world, like I'm gonna make into a game. As you can see, the frame rate just went shit on me because there's too much wood laying around, and I will just do this. Removing the drops will easily access less frame rate drops. But I'm gonna be showing most stuff off cam. So, Loki, what do you say about doing a cooperative game? Me and you? From start to the end, no cheats allowed. A fresh character. So, big tip for you, Loki, this is a massive step. These ones should be repaired and reused due to the fact they can be used as a base. That is really useful. I said this once earlier, and this step is really valuable to do. Even though it will take a long time for you, just do it. It will be beneficial. Ah, but I'm gonna create a new character. Let's see, the Black Forest. So the flint hatchet can chop down the... Oh, what's going on again? Not the fear. Fear is like regular tree. Oh, pine. The pine trees. And they are useful for the core wood. You see, now I'm just walking through the whole Black Forest. But be wary of the enemies, they are a little bit more brutal here. I do not seem to find any pines. Oh well. But I'm gonna make this world into a big ass server. Ah, but everyone's time is a precious time. And if you don't like the fog of war, you can enter in the code. The command I'm a cheater, literally straightforward, and type in explore map. Now you can see the whole map is explored. Or if you would like to see where everything is and where you should avoid things like, for example, the plains. Or like, for example, if you would like to go up here, there is a possibility. But enough of that, I'm gonna go to logout, create a new character, ready it up for a new game. That I will be doing later on today. A regular game. New character. Oh, what was his name again? Oh, there's something. Valdir. That's the father of the character. I go with a more like a standardized style that screams out Viking. I love the fur bird. I love it. It's so funny. Skin tone light, and my character did not light up too much as well. Trying to get the most yellowish tint to it. Yellowish, I mean like reddish color. Due to the stream's name or my channel space. There is Valdir. Let's see, Synthax. And I'm gonna show you all the roof I did on the main longhouse in my own game. Anyway, what you up to, Ori? What you been doing today? Immer Flash. He's just here, so you can actually literally see him. The reason why I cannot buy anything here is because I have stuff already in my inventory. I was playing with someone I know from before. And the Brave Trophy is a little bit funny because you can use it as a scarecrow. Let's see. And this is a nice storage setup. Best way of doing the storages. Trophies. Droger leads. Let's see, armor. Here's the armors. Here's the linen cape. Chains in with these. Let's see. Yeah, still haven't done anything about those. You see, I'm keeping everything nice looking. Don't keep anything nice looking, it's gonna be looking like a literally shit. And keep in fact the key point that tools and weapons should be separated. Let's see, putting you up here. 7. Oh god, no. See, 7. That was too big. Whoopsie-doo. So when building like big structures, I will recommend you guys to do it like this. Make the frame before building the main portions. This has already been like messing around with the game itself with the buddy. We were messing a little bit around with the spawn codes, and we spawned in Yagluf. That is why this game is gonna be a lot more harder, and this game playthrough is gonna be more insane. But literally. But I'm gonna take on the next one of the bosses in the stream later, probably. Boom. I still hate this area here. I love that. But now there will be a lot of more spawns and that will be tearing my down. And if you don't want to be stuck in here, just spam jump. Collect as much flint as possible. And I'm glad I just chose this flint spawn on the whole thing here, because now I got the best flint spawns. But I really love my old little or Longhouse itself, where people can meet up and all, like collecting each other, like here. I made it just for the people itself, and these are like storage units. Cause the thing about these, you need to have like a floor underneath them and then place it on. Make storage racks, basically. While I'm at it, I can just explain to you what this is gonna be. This is gonna be another farm, that is why I made a fence around it. And here for the people that do not know. Something prevents me. I spawned him in on purpose for you guys. Run away. That's it for me right now. And I will talk to you all later on today, because I'm gonna do a stream later today where I literally am gonna do some fresh start. And I'm gonna swap over to Valde. And friends, nothing. These are just community servers. See, they are all locked because they will always need a password. If I go to friends, there's nothing showing up. But I'm gonna make the new world so you guys can see. I'm gonna make the seed be named something. Yo Loki, what should I set the seed as? Any random words pop into mind? Can't put in numbers apparently. The real Synthax 9. It's too long. Let's see. Synthax 199. Crap. The Synthax. There we go. And let's see how the world is. I'm just gonna check out the world itself. I like how it's just highlights in the chat. Anyway, what have you been up to, mate? You been doing good? And also, I recommend playing with friends. I highly recommend it. Ooh, pretty nice. Long ago, the old father Odin united worlds. He drew down his foes and cast them into the tent world that split the books that held their prison, the world tree, and left to drift unchored, a place of exile. For centuries, this world slumbered uneasily, but it did not die as Galak. When Odin heard his enemies were growing once again in strength, he looked to Midgard and sent his Valkyrie scoring. That is way too fast. Way too fast to be readable. So I don't want to be seeing that once again, because that one is taking a hell a long time. Valdir, the real Synthax. And also, the world that I did mess around with one friend from earlier on that I met through a game. He's also Norwegian, and well, funny thing, that server is literally like about, or that game save is literally almost a terabyte. But also, a quick tip about the skill: try to level them up as fast as possible. Wait a minute. That is odd. But early on in the start, this is the main key. Grab stone, grab wood. Don't even think about beating them down. If you want to train your skill in beating in unarmed skills, then you should hit things without being armed. But I highly recommend doing it like this. Just be able to do this. First thing I'm gonna be doing is looking for a hut. And be aware of these. These can contain valuable hints and lore. I was Astrid, a a shield maiden of the forest. I know nothing of my life before I came here, but my arm remembers the sword and my eyes see the course of the arrows. Arrow. Now the raven guides me, and I fight the great beast in Odin's name. That is one of many lures you can find. Just gonna keep on picking these up. Be aware of berries early on as well, because they are main key factor. I will recommend you to mark the berry spawns on the map, and keep those areas untouched or remove trees without damaging them. That is my biggest tip of today, or about the game. Where you at, mate? This is more like the tutorial bird. And be aware, put your food in the 3 last slots. It will make everything easier. Is there bees in here? No bees. Let's see this bastard here. I'm gonna tear it down. Thank you. But be aware and repair these. I'm gonna mark this as home, or like an outpost. Camp. Mark these as camps on the map. Then you know where camps are and where buildings are, like outposts. Outposts you should mark with this one or this one. Main areas with this one, like main base areas. But I highly recommend building close to water. And finding flint as soon as possible, because you will need the flint for the flint hatchet. And the flint hatchet is the best course of being able to chop down trees faster and defend yourself earlier on, because the club is basically just crap at dealing damage. Because this is a nice area if this ain't enclosed. Only way to find out if it's enclosed, you need to move around the edge if you would like to have the exploration part of the game. Have it harder for you to find areas where you can farm different materials. Since I just picked up a lot of these just now, I'm gonna be able to make these. I will highly recommend making the Oh, there it is. When the game starts to lose a little bit of frames, it means it's spawning in something large, or something else. Like for example, loot containers could be spawned in by it. So keep an eye on that as well. And also stack up on dandelions as well early on. They bring almost nothing. I just saw a couple here. Yep. And you can see the dandelion. Place it up there so you know where it is, because one is weighing 0.1 and doesn't weigh a lot. Same goes for its pistol, because the pistol and the dandelion are used for the meat. That's the main key factor. And be aware of boars as well. I'm not gonna enter the. You see, I'm avoiding black forest as soon as possible. Immediately when I see those trees, I'm just like, no, I'm going back. That is your build limit early on when you first started the game. Then the black forest is your area of limit. Waiting for the bird to spawn again. Here it is. Already read about it. As you can see, I already have the hammer. Now, instead of making the axe itself, rather punch the trees instead, because that is more valuable for your unarmed skill. Because that is how much damage you deal without weapons. Axes, well, self-explained. That is absorbed by blocking, clubs, jump and run. This will determine how high you can jump. This is how much stamina that you're gonna be using while sprinting, how much it will decrease. At max, it decreases very slow. I've tested it in a more like a, yeah, full-on cheating game. But since I'm gonna be building here a lot, I'm gonna make this a main area of factors, or rather, yeah, I'm gonna make this a build spot. Mark build spots like that if you find multiples. Then you can make like outposts for, like, for example, the ships or something, like if you want to make something different. So you have like a wood chopper area where you have a portal set up, or if you do not like portals, that is fine, because everyone is different. See, I'm still getting wood by punching the trees, because I'd just rather get the flint hatchet because it deals more damage, especially to trees. Beware of your health as well. And when you see one of those with blue eyes, you gotta be running like crazy. Just gonna craft it just for now. And there you go. Death by water. That's why I keep away from water early on. Water is bad. Literally bad. Well, can use that as a thumbnail, of course. Well, map, and now we're gonna be talking about death. And be aware where your death is. Ping it and run to it. Because when you grab your stuff, you get the corpse run, and the corpse run is a good thing to do. And this game is about death and respawn, like you are being reborn over and over again. Doesn't matter how many times you die, you're still being reborn. And try to refrain from using cheats as well, like I have done. I have been going straight for the cheats as well. Ooh, oops. We'll mark these as slot them like that. As you can see, I'm still running straight for my stuff. And I placed the mushroom on 7 because I'm gonna have the berries on the second one. For the sixth one, keep stacking dandelions and thistles. Thistles are a lot more rare to find. You can see what I'm doing right now. I'm grabbing everything I can. And keep your food at the same order as your inventory style is. Like the closest key is the one at the bottom. But I also like that you can literally tickle the berry bushes. This looks so dumb. Be aware of enemies as well. Let your health regain at its own speed. Gather as much stone as possible. Farm the stone you need. Every single stone you have, you will need a lot of. Because later on, when you're gonna build in stone, stuff that's needing stone to be able to build or crafted, keep a lot of stone available in a storage unit for itself, or multiple at that case. Depending on how massive you will be building, the more stone you will need to stack up. So I recommend finding a lot of stone deposits and mining them away. When it comes to deposits, there's a little thing about them that you need to know. They are just not something like just a top layer. You need to dig down, there's more underneath the ground. Just gonna grab this one. As you can see, now it's 1.2. It does weigh a lot. It's just gonna weigh a max of 5 kilos. See, I'm waiting for my stamina to regain. And then I'm gonna be heading straight out to my stuff. Just slowly using stamina due to the enemies. Especially the boars. Ooh! And you see that I stunned them. Do stun them as often as possible and try to manage yourself to muscle memorize the thing about the what's going on the see, stamina drain is a lot slower because the corpse run. This allows you to just grab your stuff and get away. And that's a nice thing about the game itself. When you die, you have the thing that allows you to get away as fast as possible. And keep in mind to kill a lot of those snacks. Let's see if I can try to stun him. There's a parry system in the game and I love it. And keep stacking up that unarmed because that will be handy at one point. And if there is anything you're wondering about and this has become a video, please just comment down below. I will check down on the comments. And I'd say that is a nice build spot as well, because that can be utilized as a dock area as well. And that's one of those stone and that is not good. Try not to spam while hunting or damaging other beings. Like boars for instance. Do not attack them directly too fast because you will drain your stamina too fast and you will be taking damage. Even with no stamina you will take damage if you do block. As you can see, I just did a boo-boo by not doing it. And I could use the torch to defend myself against these. Take it away. Right again. See, be careful about your surroundings. That way. I'll say that's it for me. Name is Synthax. The name is Synthax. The game of the day with the tutorial, tips and tricks and the guidelines was Valheim. Anyway, see you all in my next stream.